got to read it again because they didn't understand it. Anyone who read 1984 and doesn't see what's happening now needs to read it again.
Oh yeah, and it says the Earth is flat in there too, right?
Does it?
It does, absolutely does. Yeah, in
I gotta read it
1984.
again.
I read it a couple times
I
now.
gotta read it again.
There's audiobooks as well on it. You can just sit back and listen to it. 1984. If you guys haven't, definitely get that in you.
I read it a long time ago. I read it like when I was in high school, I think. Grade 9 or something.
Hey Ted in the chat. Sorry guys, I'm not really paying attention to the chat here. But, looks like we have pretty good turnout here again for the protest. We did have some interception with black lights. Apparently one of our guys invited them over at Queen's Park, and it seemed like there was going to be some trouble right away, but we just started marching, and I didn't want to mix the message myself, but I'm not sure what's gonna, when we get back, what that's going to look like, so maybe in for a surprise.
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows
We're almost back.
Yeah,
Is that a horse? Shouldn't they be 6 feet away from those horses? They're gonna give the horses the coronavirus.
Join us, folks, every Saturday, Queen's Park, 12 noon. Stand for your rights. We've been joining for 2 months now, not social distancing or wearing masks, and we are all fine. This whole COVID-19 is based off of fake science. Best defense for a flu virus is a nutritional diet and exercise. That is a fact. Not a vaccine, not allopathic medicine. Triage medicine does not heal the body. Doctors push allopathic medicine. They are literal drug dealers. So why should we be listening to these people trying to tell us how to deal with a flu, a common cold? It is not a disease. There is no evidence to support viruses can turn into disease, first of all, but yet they are fear-mongering this. It's fake science, it's fake news. Turn off the TV, do your own research. Dr. Andrew Kaufman, C-A-U-F-M-A-N.
Put your hand up here. I can't say anything. One more time.
Hey, check it out. These people have anti-racist shields.
Anti-racist shields. I can't see anything.
There's open marketplaces to buy things.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy, you know, it's like, you know, this is how the world could be without racism.
Do you want a free drink?
Yeah, there's free drinks everywhere.
No chestnut! No chestnut!
Rachel, don't actually take a free drink.
Hands up! All right, family. We have a performance and spoken word coming from Wadia, the storyteller. Give her a hand, please.
We're just filming. Thank you.
I like that. I like that. I like your man.
Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you very much.
It is time to be angry. It is time to unite. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Tamir Rice. How many others have to lose their life before America wakes up and say that this is not right? Where is our equality? Where is our peace? Because the scales of justice, they never tip toward me. They kill us in our cars. They kill us in the streets. They kill us.
murdering, it's all their fucking fault. All the wars, they
Yep.
caused it all. They're the culprits, they're the criminals, they're the liars, and they should all be in prison.
You know,
Yep.
the funny thing is, you know, the virus itself, it didn't cause us to be locked down. It's government policy.
The
Yeah.
virus did nothing, the government did everything.
Yes.
Everything wrong with your life is the government's fault. It's not white people's fault, it's the government. The government did it all. The government is evil, and they do not love you. They want you to...
Mia. I feel frustrated, disappointed, and regretful in myself that it took me so much time and the death of a human being to wake up from my comfortable white privileged bed. I'm sorry. But I am energized nevertheless that it has happened. I was scared to death to come up to here today and speak in front of you. Part of me feels that the last thing that you need is to hear another white voice. But I need you to know that you have white allies. And I believe that you are gaining more white allies every day. And I promise you that I will use any platform I'm granted as a white male in America to get you more allies every chance I get. I've got your back because your lives matter. It has been a true honor and blessing to speak to you today. You have significant value and you are loved. Thank you.
Give it up for him because he came out here and said something that's hard to say. Now, Chris, if it's fine with you, would you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Okay, so the first question, I'm going to pass the mic back and forth. The first question I'm going to ask you is, what do you believe is the difference between a racist, a non-racist, and an anti-racist?
So full disclosure, Devin sent me these questions yesterday, so I had a chance to prepare. I'm really not as smart as what you may think. So, cat's out of the bag, Devin. Sorry, man. So, in its simplest form to me, a racist is someone who feels that their life holds more value than someone else's life. Or their belief that someone can't do something or be someone they want to be because of the color of their skin. I think the term racist is exercised in many different ways in our country, some more aggressively than others, some more obvious than others. I work in a retail environment, and I just want to tell you a quick story where I saw racism and anti-racism. It was frustrating and also gave me hope. I work in retail, and one of my stores in Dayton, this was about 2 weeks ago, so this is very recent. One evening, just a few weeks ago, I had 3 team members working in one of my Dayton, Ohio stores. 2 of the team members that night were black and 1 was white. That evening, a white customer came into the store. My female black team member greeted her warmly at the door the way she greets all of our customers. The customer walked straight past her, refusing to even make eye contact with her, give her the time of day. The customer walked straight past my other black team member, straight up to the white team member, and started talking to him as if he was the only employee in the store. This is 100% absolutely a racist act. Did this customer say anything hurtful to my other 2 black team members? No. Were they going to do anything that offered harm or ill intent? Absolutely not, but that doesn't mean it's not racist. And it happens all the time. I would define non-racist as how I would describe myself between the ages of 21 to 39. I'm 39 right now. Non-racists have well-intended feelings in their hearts that all humans have equal value. And maybe they've done some research and education around racism.
I told him to go back to his prison cell and be safe.
He's hilarious, dude. Yelling everything.
Go back home to your prison and be safe, sir.
You can go back on the chat if you want to, I guess. We got the other Sean Ellie's over there. In the sweater or all thing. Holy crap, it must be hot. Yeah, that's off, by the way. I can turn that off and wrap it off. I keep forgetting to tell you. Okay, you want to hold this? I'm all... The other way. The other way.
I'm a professional cameraman.
I wanted to have this as backup because in case something went down and the camera go over the phone. Seen Andy? I haven't seen Andy. No, he didn't come today. Andy and Diana. I think he just needed a break. I think he had some stuff.
They seemed jaded last week.
Let me know last night. Well, he's doing that thing next week too, right? So they're gonna get tired of it. Like, so do I, in all honesty.
No, I don't think any of us want to do this, but we also don't want to live in a country with this fucking bullshit.
It's a long way to come for every weekend, you know, for sure. I enjoy it. I was gonna get to hang out with my cool friends and meeting a lot of people.
I've met more awake people coming here than I've met in my entire life. Like, I've only met one. This guy right here. That's it. 4 hits.
Yeah, the first fighter that I met.
We knew each other for years, and then we both discovered it on our own. I beat him by about a year, but I mean,
and I only discovered
I don't mean to
because
brag.
he didn't tell me, the bastard.
I gave you hints.
He tried to, but I'm like,
I gave you a little hints. I gave you a little hints.
He didn't even say it, but
You were watching some space videos. And you're like, hey, look at this. Look cool. This is the Hubble. These pictures are from the Hubble telescope. Look at this. It's a supernova. And I just said, well, how do you know that's actually in space?
Yeah.
How do they send, if it's on the other side of the universe, how do they send those pictures back?
I'm just intrigued though, like why people like you are such a small percentage. You know what I mean? When you're given that new information, you then cling to your old ways. Like 99% of people do.
yeah, and why we're like a rare breed of big people, I guess.
It's honestly really bizarre.
Of all the truth I've ever learned, I feel like the flat Earth was the one that is the most important.
And it's so obvious too. It's wild.
It just changes your whole paradigm of how you see the world.
It's the foundation of the life.
If you're not on a random spinning ball, you know, floating through space, you're not an accident. You're here on purpose.
Exactly.
You're created. You're not an accident. It's just it's empowering. You know, I was pretty much like I was pretty much an atheist my whole life. I'd say. Like, I'm no longer.
Agnostic.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was more agnostic. I didn't know. I've never said I know you. I don't know what happens when you die. Well, I still don't know what happens when you die.
I think they have it all figured out.
Yeah. Well, they don't realize they're a religion that doesn't know their religion.
Yes. I love calling them religious things.
Alright, still alive. Yeah. So we're coming down to the the end of this protest, guys. We just got back from a march. So we're just hanging out now. But we also have BLM with us apparently. So if it cuts out, it's because the battery died. So I'm just trying to charge her up. Seems the way I end these chats is by dead battery.
Infinite vacuum. Every star is trillions of miles away, and the sun is 93
got more cops show up, especially for the BLM. Last week we had like a line of police separating us. So this week, one of us had invited these guys to come over, I guess maybe to talk with them, and we may be getting through to some of them, looks like. Just gonna go check some more things out if you guys want to come over or not. Miguel! Hey, brother. Oh, I got my one here, thanks. Oh, some shade here. Oh. Got the drum circle going on. Miguel's got the drum over there. This is good. Hello, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
You make it on the march with us?
No, man, everyone laughed. I was turning around and then I didn't know which direction it was. I wanted to see what was going on here.
Honestly, I didn't want to hear it. I didn't have a good feeling about it. It just, to me, it could be mixed.
No, it's good, man. We had a little sing-along, sang-along.
That's cool.
We need to get.
I mean, And I hope more are starting to see the truth of it with us as well. That
Well, and what's encouraging is when they go, what's your shirt about? Like, what's your sign about?
you're engaging with them, they're actually talking to you then? That's good. How many Antifa people are here?
Yeah, there was a little kerfuffle. Those bikers as they left. They had a little something happen. He looked like a reporter, Asian guy with they left. But yeah, there was a little physical altercation. I got it on camera, but I wasn't looking. But I was pointing my camera in the direction, and then I looked over, and then the guy was on the ground. So I don't know what they did, but the Asian guy just fucked right off. He was calling him a jihad and shit.
Yeah, it's good to catch that shit and call it out too, right? You know, I think a lot of these guys too, they're gonna be all talk, a lot of them. You know, what are they gonna do? It's important we stand together.
That's what I said. I'm like, buddy, there's 4 of you. I don't care how tough you are with your stupid leather jackets. If you piss this group off, you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
The cops aren't gonna help you. Like,
And the cops know we're peaceful.
if you're gonna be a provocative tour, you better at least have your numbers.
Yeah, the cops know we're not the problem. You know, like look at them, they're not social
man,
distancing, they're all hanging out. Cops aren't social distancing. Look at them, there's a group of them right there. You guys can see that. There's the cops. They're all just hanging out. They're not. They all know.
The cops are sitting there, standing there, and somebody wrote on the sign, and the news guys, of course, are running up and taking pictures.
So we are mixed with Black Lives Matter people here. So hopefully there's some legitimate people in here who want to have a solution rather than a problem. But so far so good.
Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you're cleaning, thank you. You know, there's none of that.
I'm just gonna catch some of this drumming. Little fan of the music here, I think. Like the drums? There you go. It's a kid-friendly, peaceful protest. Child-friendly, I should say. Not kid. Not a baby goat. We're also like kids. You gonna dance? What's that?
Normal human activity to be normal.
I think I got a new friend here, guys.
Spend time with the friends and family.
Follow me.
Praise we've never seen.
Want to play the shaker? Shake it. Good. Here you go. Adorable.
Thought about this for a while. And I sat for probably the past 2 nights, sleepless and tired, dealing with thoughts, trying to figure out what this means.
Peaceful.
You see, this system was and still is designed to work the way it works. White supremacy is a system that is designed. And I think the point I tried to tell her that she's missing is that if we're going to redesign this system, you can't redesign a system without being educated with what the system is you're trying to get rid of. It doesn't make sense to me, and I kept trying to understand where she was coming from, but it just did not make sense to me. So I can't design a new system if I don't understand how the one who was designed has been broken. I also, the most important thing, must understand who are the people who have been consistently in resilience and revolution against that design. See, Black people came to this country not only as slaves. This is a part of the narrative of free Africans who exist in this country in the early 1600s in New York, Manhattan, Juan Rodriguez. So it's not just the 1619 narrative, and I'm telling you that education is the key. So I thought about this after George Floyd was murdered. I don't want to spend the time saying I can't breathe. It's time for us to say, stop killing me. It's not about whether we can breathe. Stop killing me. That needs to be our mantra. I was taught as a young man to start where I stand. Start where I stand. So I took the initiative, along with some other people that are helping in this community, to help. I'm opening a cultural enrichment center. The objective is to take 10 Black children in this town, 5 middle school, 5 high school, and we as a community contribute and cultivate and nurture them. Yes, that requires money. You can go to That Work, DATWORKNOW, thatworknow.com. Okay, my son is over here. He is 9 years old. I'm going to have him hand out what I have left. Savion will be in the program because it is my job, it is this community's job to make sure we educate these children. Education is the key. Malcolm X said, education is the passport to the future. And those who prepare for it today, tomorrow is for those who prepare for it today. Fort Collins, I'm asking you to reach out, thatworknow.com. Please donate. Help us cultivate these young people. I have quit my job because I give my life to them now. Thank you.
All right, we're going to have just a quick little intermission. Our pastor is going to be leaving, so I just wanted him to lead you guys, or to pray for you guys, and to give you a blessing. So if you could welcome David Williams up from Abyssinian Church.
And thank you real quick. You are beautiful today. And we thank you for being a part. Dr. King would be, I think, happy to see what's happening, even though it won't be the end. Malcolm would be happy. Wyatt T. Walker would be happy. Fred Shuttlesworth would be happy. Rosa Parks would be happy. All of these brothers and sisters would be happy that this is happening. But let me warn you about one thing. There will be more killings. Mark my words. Rallies don't change democracy. People change democracies. And unless you are here for the long run, we'll never get there.
first thing we forgot is we live in the
Somebody said that we want to be your friend. We want to be your black friend. But black friends want to know you will not only be their black friend, but you will be there with them till the end. So instead of a prayer, do you know the song, the national anthem march song of the 60s and the 50s? It's a song called We Shall Overcome. I think we better sing that. We shall overcome. Oh, come on now. We shall overcome. Oh, we shall overcome someday. And just listen to this. Whoa, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome some. Now we're going to sing that one more time. We're going to say today. We shall overcome. That's what they sung. We shall over today. Oh, deep in my heart, they believe that. I do believe we shall overcome today. God bless you, my brothers and sisters.
All right. The next person I would like to introduce is Avery Fennell from Visionary Radio Podcast. He's going to talk about what we want.
Wow. Always clumsy changing.
This is a huge moment, man.
I seen your equipment.
I wrote a few words, but you gotta bear with me. I may get a little emotional. My name is Avery Fennell. My family and I were new to Fort Collins. We moved here 2 years ago. We're from Oklahoma. And this is an accepting community, hands down. This is an accepting state. And I thank you guys. This is huge. And so I'm going to say a few words. First, I want to thank everyone who put this together. I want to thank the state of Colorado for being such an accepting state. I want to thank the community of Fort Collins and everyone to know that I'm very appreciative for what you're doing. This is a moment that we should never forget.
He's just down there.
The way that we marched here,
Scares me a little bit, but we really
seeing my son engaged emotionally, allowing it to finally hit him is because of you. That's acceptance. Today, I want to talk about it, American acceptance, or the lack of. To me, it's either we accept or we reject. There's nothing else. No in between. You accept or you reject. There is no in between. COVID has truly presented us all with things to either accept and improve or do nothing and continue to reject. Seeing the killing of George Floyd on national television was seeing an absolute American rejection. A rejection of who we are as a country and the people we represent. The officers that murdered Mr. Floyd had no respect for his life. The hatred and rejection towards black colored skin in America has been an American issue for hundreds of years, and it's time we finally turn the page. I feel like to properly support Black Lives Matter and address the long history of racism in America, we must re-educate ourselves about ADOS, the American descendant of slavery. It is important that all Americans come to the root of continual killing of our black man and the continuous systematic racism in America. We must address the root of the issue so that all people of color in America can live discrimination-free in America. In my opinion, the root of the issue is when black communities never came together post-civil rights to help each other transition into a world where races were equal. This then led into animosity, hate, because neither one of us were educated enough to fully accept one another. The effects of psychological trauma post-slavery to most ADOS are so severe that it's been passed down for generations. As a nation, we must better understand the truth. We must better understand the true history of Jim Crow.
Shirt on that says "Know Your Rights." So, do you think that more protesters should be aware of their right to carry at a protest?
Absolutely, because I challenge all of you
when I was in Petersburg, not this past
to ask themselves,
over the entire bridge from Petersburg.
What if that were you in your history?
And there were
what if you lived in the communities like the one hotels and myself that lived in?
They've never seen, they don't know that we.
What if you felt like you don't belong?
That a lot of times what they do is
I believe the world is marching because we're finally ready to accept humanity. I believe the people that are genuinely standing with Black Lives Matter are ready to and willing to accept information. To that needed here in America.
Charged with the same thing that I'm charged with, more than likely he's walking out of the courthouse, whereas I'm doing 5 years with a felony on my record. And then a lot of felons don't know that they can get their gun rights and their voting rights restored. I just saw, I can't remember what state it was, that just recently restored like 70,000 people's voting rights, which is huge, So I basically do this to allow people to know that as long as it's open and visible, you carry, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're not a felon, you have the right to protect yourself. And I see so many other places, they do this and there's no question. Like when they charged up in Michigan, up into those state buildings and whatnot, they were fully strapped to the teeth and the police were just standing there, not doing anything. But unfortunately, had one of those guys been black, it would have been a problem. There would have definitely been a problem. So for me, I just want to, that's what this whole thing's about. It's about equal rights. White people shouldn't look at me and be afraid. White people should look at me and say, hey, there's a guy that'll protect himself and probably me if some stuff pop off. At the same time, if you watch a white guy walking down the street with a mullet, a Duck Dynasty shirt on or whatever, he's good. Nobody questions him. But you see the black guy, like I had the police call me the other day. I had a meeting with the Petersburg Police Chief, Chief Miller, and the U.S. Attorney General down in Old Town Petersburg. And when they saw me get out of the car, and the chief told me to dress like, he said, wear everything you wear when you protest so this man can see what's going on down here in the hood. So that's what I did. And, it's a table full of white people. I saw them all turn around, look at me. And I saw the waitress turn around and look at me. Next thing you know, there's a detective 10 minutes later coming up to question me, and we stopped him before he even got over there. I said, every one of these guns is legal. It's my right.
The wind, yeah, sorry.
It's my right to carry. And once we had that conversation, he said, you're absolutely fine. He said, but unfortunately, I had to come out because someone called. And I made a point to him, had I been white, nobody would have been called. I would have just been a white guy walking around with my guns, like you see all the time, walking around with rifles, shotguns, and everything else. So that's why I made sure that I had my stuff on me just in case. I want to make sure I protect not only myself and my family, but people who want to express themselves peacefully without having idiots. Because we have some in the crowd right now. I've already been alerted to their presence. And right now, my wife is currently standing behind one of them, and she's armed just in case, something pops off. So I've notified the event organizers. We're out here being peaceful. Nobody's out here bashing any other race. We're just saying we want equality. And as far as the whole Black Lives Matter, because I'm so sick of people saying all lives matter. It's obvious all lives matter. We're saying we matter too. Also, we matter also. In other words, when, Chad with the blue eyes gets arrested or ticketed, Chad goes home okay. Whereas George Floyd gets a knee in his neck until he's dead. So that's why we just want equality. Treat us equally. Treat us equally. And don't get it twisted. If George would have been blonde-haired and blue-eyed, I would still be with this much outrage, and because he's a human being. No human, and let's keep this 100% clear. He was charged, or they came out there for a fake $20 bill, not a double murder, not an armed robbery, a fake $20 bill. So first of all, there should have been no physical force involved anyway, because I've gotten fake dollar bills before. I've gotten fake 20s before from convenience stores of all places. So they showed up, and it was clear that they had no regard for this man's life whatsoever. So, and myself personally, had I been driving by and saw that, I would have got out and did something. Now, maybe both of us would be dead, but I can't go to sleep knowing that I'm watching someone being murdered in front of my eyes. So I would much rather catch a felony than the cemetery. So I'm gonna make sure that I would help that man.
Can you repeat that?
I would much rather catch a felony than the cemetery. So in other words, if I have to defend by using lethal force, then that's what has to happen. Because I'm not gonna let anybody suffer the humiliation. And this man was calling out to his mother, and his mother is dead. So that right there tells you he was in dire straits. So that's why I carry, and I make sure my wife carries. My 16-year-old daughter knows how to shoot better than most of my friends that are men, you know. And I'm gonna make sure that I constantly educate others of their Second Amendment rights, because we are in a state to where the governor is trying to mess with the rights a little bit. He already did with the whole you can't buy but one gun a month after July 1st, which is fine with me because I already bought all mine. I'm good to go, you know, and I'm about to get my concealed weapons permit because I'm a veteran and it's easy to do. So,
can you talk a little bit about Ralph Northam? Do you think that Ralph Northam is genuine?
No, I don't. I don't think he's genuine. For the simple fact that he made everybody wear a mask, and he got caught in public without the mask on. So it's like, do what I say, not what I do. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. I don't know. I think he's just playing to the majority, whoever the majority is on that particular moment, and it depends on what topic it is. I think he plays to the majority. So I mean, that question, yeah, I would say maybe 60-40 genuine. I think some of the things he is doing because he is getting informed and he is acting. I do like what he did with the lockdown because we didn't know what was going on. I did appreciate that. I did appreciate Mayor Stoney saying, hey, look, I don't give a damn what everybody else is doing. We want to stay back a little bit farther than Richmond. So I do like that fact that he did, you know, because we don't know what's going on with this pandemic. Like, I don't know. But my thing is, I was one of the biggest people. I had an N95 mask, a face shield, everything else. But for something like this, I took my mask off because catching a COVID is worth the risk than to come out here and express ourselves where we can be heard. Because for so many years we weren't heard. Now we're heard. Like I said, when's the last time you've seen this many police officers actually getting arrested for assaulting citizens? I've never seen it before in my life. Ever.
One last thing, can we just get you to walk us through what you're carrying today?
Okay. All right, this right here is a Kel-Tec sub 2000 40 caliber with a collapsible stock. That's why everybody thinks it's a rifle. This right here on my back is a Mossberg 12 gauge shotgun. It's called the Shockwave. That holds 8 mini shells, which is what I'm carrying on my back.
He dropped one.
He dropped one. This is a Smith & Wesson 40 caliber. This is a Taurus G2C 9mm. This is a Taurus G2C 9mm with an extended clip that holds 33 rounds total with one in the chamber. I think that's it, right? I don't have any more on me, do I? No, I'm good. I don't have any more.
And are you carrying this much to show that you can?
No. To be honest with you, no, because because I've seen what's going on across. I've seen the atmosphere of what the peaceful protesters have to endure. So no, I want to make sure that I have enough firepower to be able to handle and protect multiple assailants if that need be. Because unlike a lot of these yahoos that are walking around, I'm actually trained. And every gun that I have on me, I've shot dead center between the eyes on my targets that I have at home. So I don't dress this way for show. Don't get it twisted. It is good to see that you can't attack us because we're armed, but at the same time, this isn't a show. This is for self-preservation.
I did mean more so to show other protesters who are probably unaware.
Definitely. That definitely was part of it. I do want them to see that this is what we're capable of. We can do this too. You know, you don't just see, you see all the other guys on the news here recently that's showing up with their ARs and everything else and all this and that. Okay, well, we got them too. And matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up. We marched not this past Sunday, but the Sunday right after all this started, from Browns Island to 17th Street. Afterwards, there was a guy running around Broad Street with an AR-15 on his back. He saw my daughter's sign that said Black Lives Matter. He saw the other signs that said, you know, no justice, no peace, no racist police. And he turned to her, grabbed his strap and said, what's up? And that's what, I don't know how he didn't see me. I'm 250 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I would look just like this. And I turned around and I said, we've been peaceful all day. This is not what you want to do. I have more rounds in this one gun than you do in that entire rifle right now. I said, you need to go that way. And like the punk that most of them are, he ran. Now, what makes me mad though is that's the same type of punk, because the reason why people are so scared of ARs for two reasons. One, because they can hold multiple rounds and you can fire multiple rounds. Two, they have a 300-yard distance that they can shoot. So that's the type of punk that I'm looking through the windows and around to see that would shoot one of us being peaceful from 200 yards away. So that's why if you see me walking around, I'm constantly looking at windows, because I've already seen somebody on the other building over there sitting there with a gun in their hand. You know, I don't know if that was for show or whatever, but at the same time, I can hit you from right here in that window. So, yeah, so I know what people are capable of when they have hate in their heart. And the majority of these people, anybody that all lives matter, if all lives matter, then why the hell aren't they mad too? If all lives matter, why the hell aren't they mad too? You're out here protesting against protesters who want peace and equality for everybody. Everybody. I'm not saying it's us against the police, but they're shooting unarmed white people too. I just saw a video the other day of a guy that was crawling, doing everything they asked him to do, and they gunned him down with the same gun that I own that's in my truck right now. So my thing is, my protection doesn't just go against angry citizens. If road cops decide they want to come after me or my family, I'm going to defend myself by any means necessary.
Well, God forbid, you know, nothing actually terrible ever materializes from this here protest.
All the cops out here have been very, very cool with us today. They've been very, cordial. They've been over backwards helpful, and we appreciate that. We appreciate that. But last week when we stopped by the state capitol building, there was over 1,000 of us, and we asked the cops that were over there, take a knee with us for solidarity. And those punk asses turned their backs on us. That's what they did, and started laughing and smirking at us. Now how can you bridge the gap when you do stuff like that? Whereas down in Corona Heights and Petersburg, I know both of those streets very well, they marched with us. One of them actually laid down in the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying? Protest. That's how you got to show the community that you police, that you care. Because if you don't, they're going to continue to look at you like the enemy. They're going to continue to run, even though they didn't do anything wrong. They're going to run because they're scared that they may have a knee on their neck for 8.5 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
What's your names?
We're with the Load Radio Hour.
What is it?
Load Radio
We're with the
Hour.
Load Radio Hour out of Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, okay. I'm from Jersey. What's up?
And thank you for open carrying, for real, man.
Thank you.
We're the same, and it's important that we do it.
All right, look, y'all be safe out here too, because road cops don't care what your color is.
That's right.
Trust. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, I need the break.
All right.
What's going on?
Shout outs to the real ones who are watching this right now.
Yeah, shout out. Alright, I'm gonna get some of this.
I kind of laughed when he mentioned the blue-eyed Chad.
Oh yeah, the Chad?
The Chad, that was pretty funny.
Versus the George.
Yeah. The camera cannot focus over here because it's too shady where we are.
No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. No justice. Yes. Raise your fists. Power to the people. Okay, let's keep moving, guys. Let's keep moving. When there's way to move, and pump your fists, you can protest joyfully. This is a reclamation of our rights. Do you understand? These are our rights. These are our shoots. These are our house. And we're supporting each other. Let's say it again. Black Lives Matter. 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 Give yourself a hand. I believe that I believe that we will win. 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 Sing with me. Black Lives Matter. 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 You know who else matters? George Floyd matters. Yeah, George Floyd matters. George Floyd matters. Black art matters. Black history matters. Black voices matter. Black lives 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 matter.
No, we're going to our cars. That's it. We're just following this crew. Yeah.
Like if one of us has to follow to the end,
We got a journey ahead of us. I realize that. We got several markers ahead of us. I personally ain't stopping until everyone can fucking live their life the way they like to. Without someone on their neck. What the fuck? Seriously. Black Lives Matter. 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 Black Lives Matter.
I'm afraid they're almost going to oh my God.
Just a reminder, guys, all this music is black music. I feel like that all this music is black music. Every time we lose a black life, we lose possibly some black music. Think about all those artists. There's still artists that need to be heard, that aren't getting the attention they need because they're black. It's not just the police. It's every single fucking thing. No more racist.
Lazy man way to do it. Got some really strong forearms. Actually, this is probably the easiest way to carry this damn thing. Now, I actually thought, I was like, if these things go on much longer, I'm going to get a, like a Steadicam vest. That's cool, just have it on there and just walk. first one down was 1.8 miles.
Oh, really?
Black Lives Matter. I believe. I believe. I believe that. I believe that we. I believe that we will win. 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 What are we gonna win? What are we fighting for? We're fighting for justice. Let's get a little louder. What are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? What are we marching for? What are we marching for? What are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? What are we marching for? What are we marching for? No justice. 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 What are we fighting for? What are we marching for? What are we marching for? What are we fighting for? No justice. 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 What are we marching for? What are we fighting for? What are we marching for? What are we fighting for? I believe that. I believe that I believe that we will win. 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 What are we marching for?
These folks ain't respecting us out here, so what we gonna do? Right there. See that foot?
You want the mic?
We ain't going for it no more.
There you go. What you want to say?
More justice.
It's the Load Radio Hour. We have a radio show. And yeah, we're out of Brooklyn. We're here, boots on the ground, capturing history.
That's great.
There's buttons for sale alongside personal protective equipment.
I think I got a shot.
You can buy your masks and your buttons over there.
We need to interview the Black Hebrew Israelites.
I don't want to interview the Black Israelites.
We have to.
Oh, I guess we do have to, don't we?
It's kind of required. Want some Monster? Want to take a break?
Yeah, I need a drink first, and then we'll scout out the Israelites.
You want a banana?
Drink. Need beverage.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, Load? Out here repping Old Bay for you, man.
No justice. No justice. No peace. 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 Okay, guys, we're going to stop at this intersection. Stay right in the middle. Which street it is? Which street it is? Power to the people, y'all.
So it was like, totally.
We're going to shady part. I ain't no fool.
Okay, let's try that again. Yes. You guys hear me okay? Yeah. Okay, so when we marched to the White House, we stopped for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Yeah, 8 minutes, 46 seconds. And in silence. This time, we're going to do that again. We're going to do it a little differently this time. Because it doesn't have to be silence, it doesn't have to be pain. Let's turn that 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Use it every day. Pick something that will improve the world. So we're going to spend 8 minutes and 46 seconds talking to each other. Let's spend 8 minutes and 46 seconds talking to each other. Try to talk to someone you don't know. Tell them your feelings. Tell them your pain. Tell them your joy. Let's bond together as a community, as a people, right now.
Yeah, I'm looking for
go.
How was that, guys? Isn't it refreshing to talk? The simple things sometimes go a long way. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Keep marching this way. Drink some water, stay hydrated. Let's go.
save our voices till Logan Circle. You see someone you know, tell them to join the march. This isn't time to enjoy the park. That time is over. That time ended 3 years ago. It's over. Ain't no time for brunch in the park. You know, this weekend was supposed to be Capitol Pride. And that got canceled by COVID-19, and that's okay because we were protecting each other. But then the world changed. And this is what Pride is all about anyway. Pride started as a riot by black trans women. But for whatever fucking reason, Pride became synonymous with white gay men. And that time is over. Because while you might be able to get married, we are all as good as our weakest people that we need to support. At whatever cost necessary. Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us! Oh, this is not cheap for videotape and put on Instagram. This is to put on your phone and join the march. While you're privileged and sitting there drinking your champagne and Logan Circle without masks, and we see you. We're out here marching for Black Lives with masks. If this is what America Great Again looks like, well, I don't know about you, but this is not what I think is America Great Again. If you're not pissed off, you're not paying attention. I lived into this neighborhood because it had urban vibe. But guess what? This is urban vibe. Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us! Black Lives Matter! 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 Now you all might have been over on this side and didn't hear us. But we all see you sitting here, not wearing masks, not protecting your fellow neighbors. That is not what DC is about. DC is about community. Guess what? We don't have representation in Congress. So we need to go to the streets and fight. Because we have the honor and the privilege of living in the nation's capital. And if you are not happy with the current state of this country, then you should not be sitting there drinking champagne. You should be going to the streets. You should be marching. Come join us. We accept everybody. White, black, gay, straight, trans. This is Pride weekend. Pride started as a riot. Because the police were coming in and not only talking to the gay community, but they were talking to the black community. Now, I'm a nice person, so I'm just going to say if you're in the sun, put some sunblock on at the very least. But if you give a damn about every human being on this earth, then come join us. We're marching up Rhode Island. Plenty of brunch spots up in Bloomingdale. So put down the champagne and join the party. Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives Matter!
We see you. We appreciate you. Come on and skate with us. Come on and bike with us. And this is a dog-friendly march. So if you have the privilege and pleasure of being in the dog park today, come and join us. March with us! 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 Let's give it up for Baron. This is a Baron original. DC local artist, we all know who Baron is, but for those of you that traveled from out of town for this, we see you, we thank you. Thank you for supporting the DC music community. No justice! No justice! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No justice! Black Lives Matter! 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 Whose streets? Our streets! 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 Black Lives Matter! 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 Whose streets? Our streets! 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 Black Lives Matter! 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 Whose streets? Our streets! 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 Black Lives Matter! 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 They are stopping the car. They got water for us. Stay hydrated, marchers. Stay hydrated. This is what it's all about. It's about the community coming together. Every one of us. If coronavirus taught us anything, it's humans against the virus. Every human.
You want some masks? You guys need some masks? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Take the water, okay?
I mean, you want me to walk towards the car? We can get it and meet you there?
Well, only some of us can ride, though.
And I don't know how I figure everyone.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't know how far they're going either.
I mean, it's still another half hour up there. To the start. That's where they're going.
Oh, all the way to the beginning?
Like I put it in Google Maps and it's 100% where they're going.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to get a car, and then at least bring some people back.
I mean, I can fit everyone in my car if we make room on the way back.
I mean, something to do now. That way we're not walking back 30 minutes.
Yeah, alright.
We got the short end, man. So we got the short end. Oh yeah, most definitely.
The Kaepernick shirt?
I did get the Kaepernick. Oh.
See the Kaepernick?
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Lovely. Oh, God.
No. Hell no. Disaster.
Then I'd be like, oh my God, I picked you wrong. I picked you wrong. This is my exercise. I love how we're like exercising every week. I'm like once a day. A weekend.
At least we won't have to walk back to the car. And we'll get us some AC.
Some of you get to the Toro.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
I live actually 4 blocks from the Bureau. So I walk to work every day. It's so nice. Walking down, you guys are coming. It's the only house on the block.
Hang in there. We're almost at the top.
got in space on the golf cart. Yeah.
We're going to turn it
Which means W Street cannot support us right now, and that's okay. We're going to stay out here. We're not taking the party to W Street. We're going to keep it right here in the streets. So if you're down for a little more partying in the streets, there's plenty of more music to go. We donated some food for this at the end for those of you that march back. We have some water still. We have hand sanitizer, sunblock. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of each other.
Yes. Thank you everyone for marching. I know we went up some hills. It's been a long day, but it's worth it. Yes, clap. Clap for yourselves. Clap for our community. This is awesome. Thank you guys.
Hey, this is Wayne. I was going to call and tell you guys that the march that we are following from the White House. South had a block party with DNC. Right? Yeah, I'm panning it off. I think it's on 440. Yeah, thanks, sir. I don't know about that. I might have to shut down the camera. All right, then. As soon as I get in the car, I'm going to do it. Hey, will you send me the address again? Alright, Andrew said he's on the way. Told the desk that we're in there. He's like, no dance. I was like, oh, man. Nobody wants to see it, bro. Oh, no. Learn how to live without eating or drinking or using the restroom for at least 6 to 8 hours. That's the sad part, man. When you know how to train your bladder to do that. Oh. And at night time during a protest, I call it pushing out. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the best part. You do that. I'm from, I don't know if anybody would eat there. Subs, chicken, seafood, and Chinese food. Too much in one.
Yeah, you can't master something.
No. If it's like Chinese food and seafood, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Sub in. I wonder if they do well.
Yeah, usually our subs are good.
Yeah. Well, they got McDonald's over there. I hate it.
Yeah, like the only thing I'll probably just use now is watching fries.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fries are good.
Yeah.
But eating the food.
Kind of chicken burgers.
And I'd rather go to a mom and pop shop than go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate McDonald's. Now Burger King, that's different.
Yeah.
I'll go to Burger King. Burger King and Popeyes is what I grew up on. Well, that's Bojangles. Do you have Bojangles?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, nice. Love it. Oh, yeah, that's I had that yesterday at the White House. Normally, you
Chicago on 75th Street. The city tried to make our family and tried to pay our family $2 million not to talk about it. We didn't take that $2 million. Let's go, y'all. We ain't talking no shit. We gotta get out, y'all. We gotta get this done.
Fuck Satoshi, yeah?
me changing apps that does it. Oh, beautiful wind. But it sounds great.
Who got the next set, man? Who got the next one, man? I'm leaving it to you. I'm leaving it to you.
Monka W, we're approaching Lakeshore. It's 1.7 billion.
All day, man. I'm gonna lose my voice, but it's for a good reason. Let's get this shit popping, man. I'm so happy that
Yeah, you want to go to Paris? Paris? You want to go to Paris?
Is this it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh yeah, that's original.
Prepare for many ups. There's a lot of people up here.
16 shots in the cover-up! 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 16 shots in the cover-up!
DMCA. I'm sorry.
focus to the L, one knee to the ground.
That was it for my Sunday.
Come on, y'all. Y'all should have it now.
Hey, yo! Follow my Instagram. I got it. I'm gonna text you.
Wait, what's your Insta?
BAINAW, man. We do this, man. Look, we with the protesters, but every day we give back free food to people that's in need, man. We call GLASS, man. We got GLASS organization. My cousin, Cedric Chapman, was actually killed by a Chicago police officer on the south side of Chicago. So this one out here doing it for to stop things like that from happening. You know how you a good guy? They'll try to paint it out. They're trying to paint it out. They're trying to make you think that all black people's like that.
Yeah, always.
And the other way around. So we gotta stop
Bullshit,
that.
yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. You know who saved my life? Got a lot of white people in my life right now, and they ain't did shit wrong to me. But your police gotta fix themselves. They gotta make themselves better than this. You know, you want everybody else to change. You gotta change yourself.
Thanks. Well, hopefully the 17 people watching will follow your Insta.
Oh man, it's all love, man.
Always.
Thank you. What's she at? What's she at?
Better follow him, chat.
Get up!
Lakeshore Drive, part 2, baby.
Right out, guys. Right out. Right out. Get up on that. I can't breathe. Get up on that. I can't breathe. How do we get out of this mess? Revolution, nothing less. How do we get out of this mess? Revolution, nothing less. How do we get out of this mess? Revolution, nothing less. How do we
We're definitely gonna have to sit down.
Revolution, nothing less. How do we get out of this mess? Come on. Revolution, nothing less. How do we get out of this mess?
There's no way we steamroll this.
How do we get out of this mess? Revolution, nothing less. How do we get out of this mess? Revolution, nothing less. How do we get out of this mess? Revolution, nothing less. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. To get organized. For an actual revolution. It's time. It's time. To get organized. For an actual revolution.
Oh, yikes.
Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less. Fuck these pigs. Fuck these pigs. Fuck these pigs. Fuck these pigs.
Tomato.
Please don't go Wait. Stop working. They can't make no money. And that's why we get attention to them. We want to stop this If we get ran over by anybody, put that microphone down. George Floyd was
Pay for my college.
Take us some break.
No, thank you.
Mom.
Well, that was my cousin. The city owns my Ain't no money can replace family. That's all I gotta say. Until they get to the bottom of stuff, man. Let's go, man. I'm out of breath. Come on, man. Check it out. Everybody, we stand right here for a second. We shutting it down. We're going to let everybody know what's really going on. Say one time. Enough is enough around here. And we got to show enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. America was never great. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Every genocide I won. 5, 6, 7, 8. America was never great. 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 We standing right here, right now. Want to sit down, we shutting this down. We want more people to understand what's going on. You know, a lot of people lives been taken away on some of the most simplest things in America nowadays. Every time we turn on the television or go on our timeline, we see a police officer choking somebody, beating them, a dog biting them, or they getting shot for the most pettiest crime, if it was even a crime. And they get away all the time. These cops don't do nothing but protect themselves.
They don't protect people, they protect property. When you see us downtown walking, the police is not protecting us, they're protecting the building. They don't care about us. Trust me. Like I said, I was a victim. They left me for dead. And they came back and threw me in a police car. Threw me in a police car. Tell me I better say something. If I don't, they're gonna do the same shit again. And they beat me over 36 times, that's what I counted. When I counted color stars, lightning bolts and shit like that. Before my eyes closed up, I was getting hit by boots, fists, handcuffs, billy clubs. And what did I do? I ran from them. And I gave myself up, I laid on the ground. When I laid on the ground, about 10 seconds later, about 8 of them on my back, 2 on my arms, some on my back, some on my legs. This is Rockford police. But it don't even happen in Rockford. It happens all over America right now. Right now, you look at the police, they ain't nothing but thugs. They gangbanging. They got their picks. They got people in the community going against each other. The same shit that they was doing back in the day. Now, if you look at everybody, I see all type of colors, all type of people, shapes and sizes, and they tired. We all been touched by these police, one way or another, directly or indirectly, and that's why we're here. And we're here not only for that, we're here for humanity. We already know that this system cannot be reformed. Every year we pick an alderman or a mayor. Every 4 years we pick a president. Right, what's that for? To make it better, right? Well, the shit haven't got better yet, right? Over 400 or 500 years, it's the same shit. It's just a different bowl. Now, what we have to do is get organized for an actual revolution. Yeah. I said we got to get organized for an actual revolution. And I'm not just talking about thinking about revolution or talking about revolution. I'm saying you got to participate in this revolution. Yeah. I said you got to participate in this revolution. Revolution is the only solution right now. Everybody done tried everything. I used to be an activist before I became a revolutionary. When I was out there activating people, I was by myself, and I couldn't do it all by myself. So what did I do? I said I had to go further. Instead of being local, I went global. And I'm grabbing people from all around the world to get organized in this revolution so we can bring it to the local people and help everybody.
How do we get into this revolution?
Racist cops.
Anybody right now that like to speak, they've been touched by the police, right? Or the system that done get them over so bad that they got something to say. If anybody want to say anything, have a solution that they can put on the table after this revolution, now's the time to get organized and participate. Because if you don't, your solution might not be heard on time. It just might not be heard on time. And we building and we organizing now for a better world. All right? I just came back from Minnesota. I was down there for about a week and a half. So I'm gonna tell the people what I seen out there. What did I see? I seen the whole city burned up. All the stores burned to a crisp. The neighborhood, they were still intact. And what else did I see? I seen people coming out with brooms, shovels, and garbage cans, cleaning up. And I asked the guy, I said, man, what y'all doing? I've been cleaning up. I said, oh, well, I haven't seen that before, you know? But that's the most awesome and most beautiful thing I've seen. And guess what else happened? People started knowing their neighbors. Right now, we don't know our neighbors. That's because the system got us so dog-eat-dog and separated among each other. Or we have to work 100 hours, a pay period. Go to work, come home, go to work, 8 hours, drive 2 hours, come back another 2 hours, you get to take care of your kids or whatever. The day is over, you don't have no time to think. They got us out here like robots. Straight robots. And the truth of the matter is, and I say America is never great, is because right now we're going through a pandemic. And racism fucked Corona up. It beat Corona up. We out here doing a pandemic because of racism. That's right. We giving up our lives to get sick to try to straighten this out. I love you guys for all of this. You know what I'm saying? We all got to stick together. All right. In about a minute or two, we're going to get back up. We're going to walk. You know what I'm saying? As we go, we'll probably still be taking breaks. We don't want nobody to be left behind, and we don't want no one to be tired. All right? After this protest, make sure y'all pair up and go home, because we can't trust these people over here. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. Now, would anyone like to speak or say anything? All right. There go the mic. Put on the big speaker. All right. We're going to stay there for a second. We're going to do a couple of turns, and then we're going to kick it off. We're going to go that way in a few minutes. All right? At the same time, no club, no bitch. This shit don't make no sense. Let's stop these fashion crazy men. Put humanity to risk. No drugs, no bitch. This shit don't make no sense. Let's stop these fashion crazy men. Put humanity at risk. We are the way of God. Organize the people for actual revolution. Y'all want to get in tune with us? Get in tune with Ramcom on Twitter, Ramcom on Facebook, Ramcom on Instagram. Ramcom, R&L Show. We have everything now on YouTube. The R&L Show. Get in tune with the revolution that's going on by the day, by the minute, and by the hours. While we can. And sooner or later, they're going to shut everything down. Let me go back to some of the things I said. I was just telling y'all about the white supremacists out there in Richmond, Virginia. All right? They got this word called boogaloo. When y'all hear boogaloo? Yeah, that means it's going to be a race war, and they ready. That's their code word. It was 9 of us that infiltrated that Klan rally, and we delivered a message. And that message was, no white supremacy, no Trump and Pence, a better world is possible, with revolution and nothing less. Yeah. That's what we went there for. In front of 30,000 of them. They all had bangers and guns. Their guns are so big, you can use their clip for a crutch. That's how big their guns were. You can use their clip for a crutch. There were so many different white supremacist flags, you thought you were looking at the United Nations flag. People are ready. So we got to get organized with actual revolution. And enough is enough. All right. Let's start.
You're on there now. I'm gonna keep going. It's good to see you. Yeah, dude. You just want to talk. George Floyd! 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 George Floyd!
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! Say her name! Breonna Taylor! 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. America was never great. America was never great. America was never great. America was never great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. America was never great. America was never great. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to get organized for an actual revolution. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to get organized for an actual revolution. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to get organized for an actual revolution. What's the problem?
The whole damn system.
What's the solution?
Revolution.
What's the problem?
The whole damn system.
What's the solution?
Revolution.
What's the problem?
The whole damn system.
What's the solution?
Revolution.
Revolution, nothing less.
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 Because of this specifically, or just like
How
because
do
of
we get out of this
the whole
mess?
thing?
Revolution, nothing less.
How do we get out of this mess?
Revolution, nothing less.
How do we get out of this mess?
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less. Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing
Are you a good apple?
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution,
Are
nothing
you a good
less.
apple?
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less.
Revolution, nothing less.
All right, make some noise. It looks like these kids don't want us to cross through. Why is that? We're already in the streets, but they don't want us to go any further. So, I said we go find some
Damn,
other
feels
things
bad
to
for that
do
traffic.
instead of staring at these motherfuckers. All right, say his name. George Floyd! Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd!
Say his name.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
See what they say?
George Floyd! 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 I can't breathe. Get off my neck. 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 I can't breathe.
I don't know where they're going. If I could figure out where they were heading to, I could cut them off at the front, be able to get to the front more. Excuse me. Get a big crowd. Yeah, my feet are killing me. I'll push on. If only I could figure out where the actual front of the march is heading, if they're going to turn or something. I'll try and cut them off, but I can't. I don't know where they would be going.
Yeah, I should probably just try to make it over. Honestly, I think it just fell down from where it was.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
You can see where my butt is.
Yeah.
It's like just that much. Oh, excuse me.
She said, I will at least give you that.
Fuck the police! Fuck the police! Justice! No peace! Take it to the streets! Fuck the police! No justice! No peace! Take it to the streets! Fuck the police! No justice! No peace! Take it to the streets! Fuck the police! No justice! No peace! Take it to the streets! Fuck the police! No justice! No peace! Take it to the streets! Fuck the police!
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. 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 Excuse me.
The funding of police, 50% of investment.
Excuse me, sir.
Control of the police. Community control over our public safety. With hiring and firing power. Investigatory power. We're calling for investments in public education and green good union jobs. That has a hell of a lot more to do with reducing crime than some cops killing black men in the streets. And we have one speaker here, Shane, and we're going to invite him up to give a speech and talk about his role in the movement. Give him a hand, everybody. Solidarity.
This is incredible. My name is Shane, and I remember a socialist alternative. I'm so humbled and grateful to see all of you out here today.
Excuse me.
I'm so excited.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
We have won so much so far.
Excuse me.
We have seen killer cops arrested and prosecuted. We have seen racist statues and monuments all over the world being torn down and taken down. We got this far in 18 days. And we won through an uprising of sustained pressure and action. Through anger and demands that reverberated throughout the whole world. We have seen thousands protesting in Japan, Paris, Brazil, just to name a few places. We have seen the slogan, the UK is not innocent. Because the UK is not innocent, and neither is America. These protests are not just in sympathy, but they are connected to the violence and the repression all over the world. People are rebelling for their own communities. And here we stand with George Floyd, but we fight for the changes in our communities in Philadelphia. Palestine has been protesting against the 7,000 Palestinian deaths since 2000. Thailand has reignited protests against the brutal regime, and the activists have been disappeared. The struggle here is connected with the struggle all over the world. Juneteenth. June 19th is fast approaching. That is the day when supposedly and officially all black people were freed in this country. Yet still, we have not been liberated. Our liberation has yet to be attained, and that is why we are fighting here now. Our society is finally reckoning with the white supremacy that is at its core, of which it was built upon. But it is not enough to fight white supremacy, because white supremacy is a tool of capitalism. Capitalism is our real enemy, and without knowing that, we can get nowhere. Capitalism will use whatever tool at its disposal. It will use white supremacy. It will use racism. It will use sexism. It will use homophobia. It will use transphobia to divide us and ignore who the real enemy is. It is them. It is the ruling class. It is the billionaires. We need to come come together as a multiracial, multigender, multi-generational movement. We need to be a working class party. We need the kind of organization that will struggle to win justice for George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Tony McDade, Monica Diamond, for Ayanna Dior, and those who we lost just this week, Ryan Milton, and right here in Philadelphia, we lost Dominic Remming-Fells just this week in Philadelphia. We need to fight for all of them for justice. To say that Black Lives Matter must include every black life, because Black Lives Matter is not just about police brutality, it's about the whole damn guilty system. In light of these murders, we have correctly heard the demand to defund the police. But the socialist alternative, that does not mean abolishing the police, because abolishing the police without abolishing capitalism is impossible. We saw this. Look at Camden. Right over the river, look at Camden. There are more police there than when they disbanded the police in 2013. Why? Because they merged their police system with the county system. And that's what it means to defund the police to the people in charge. That's what they'll do. They'll defund the city police, and then they'll merge it, and they'll bring in the county police. They'll bring in the state police. They'll bring in the federal police. They'll bring in the FBI. They'll bring in the National Guard, the Army. In Philadelphia, we have more university and private police forces than anywhere else in the country. That is what they will do if we abolish the police right now. It is nothing. If you hear a politician tell you that they are going to abolish the police without talking about poverty, they are lying to your face. When you are evicted from your home, who is called? The cops. When your home is foreclosed, when you steal to get your next meal, when you attempt to organize and strike in your workplace, who is called? The cops. And who calls them? The landlord and the bosses. They're the ones who call them because they are in league with each other. We cannot be confused about what the ruling class has at its control. Companies like Amazon and Comcast are making record profits during this global pandemic and economic recession. Jeff Bezos is on track to become the first trillionaire. The latest numbers say that the richest has gained $565 billion in the last 11 weeks. And combined, every U.S. billionaire is worth $3.5 trillion. With the disgusting...
Eat the rich!
That's right, eat the rich! With the disgusting amount of wealth that...
Why did you have what happened?
Yeah, 1,000 subs and I'll stick a cop. This is it from last week. This guy.
That's what he said. The whole world is watching. The whole world is watching.
Good one, dude.
You ready to quit your job, bro? You ready to quit?
Give it up, man. Well, I'm gonna pay your attention anyway, dude. Good job. This ain't even Chicago, man. What's your job, man?
Yeah, right. I can't believe they're protesting. But why can't I get a haircut? No problem for them. Hopefully I'll find somewhere to crash in the city tonight, and then I can stream tomorrow as well. If not, I'll just have to take the train again. We shall see. I have to pee so fucking bad. I could very well do that. I might do it without the sub initiative, to be honest. Because I really have to fucking pee. What's up with this spot? Someone just got arrested here, so we circled around it. And it's also right next to Grand Park. There's pink that starts spazzing on the street. Let's go back up front. Need pink eye in the streets? Josie in the streets. If anyone gets that, I'm ashamed of you. It's down 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're good. You just walking in front of you. Just keep walking, man. Oh, they're horny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thanks, Nihilist. I mean, it's gonna walk, right? No, I think someone's name was a nihilist who followed me, so I said thank you. Alright, you guys are live with the leader of Antifa, apparently. Just kidding, that's a song. Look at all these good apples, dude. They probably can't wait to get home, just crack open Mein Kampf and just have a good night. Let's see if this dude remembers me from last week.
Hey, yo, look at this sergeant right here. My man.
Last Saturday?
or a couple days ago? Better now.
Hey, yo, bro.
If you with us, you can't talk to me. You can't talk to me. If you with us, you can't talk to me.
Big no. That's literally the thing that tells us which way is okay to go. I mean, yeah, he really has no say, but.
I got you, fucking ass. Don't worry.
No, he just said, like, don't talk to cops for obvious reasons. You think you get jumped if you went up and hugged a cop?
Watch out for this little piece of shit! You feel fucking bold with your badge?
If I didn't get jumped by the protesters, I would most definitely get jumped by the cops, so yeah.
I know you
That's all y'all motherfuckers do is hunt people. That's why
Yeah,
the fuck we out here.
if I hugged the cop, they'd get real horny real quick. If I was black and I hugged the cop, I would get shot real quick. What's that?
Stay hydrated.
No peace. No peace. No peace.
I'm going to show you guys how many people are here. I'm going to come up, stand up here and show you guys how many people are coming in. So we got everyone that's already here already. I couldn't stand up there. small ledge.
We just had last year protesting because McDonald's got shot 16 times. You remember? I'm sure you all remember that. You remember Ferguson. You remember Baltimore. You remember the beating of I can't even remember his name. But you know, this shit has to stop. The beating of Rodney King fucking almost 30 years ago. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. This is 400 years of oppression of black people. You know, this country is founded in slavery and genocide.
Fuck, my charger is not good.
And we
It's on the opposite
gotta
side.
end this shit. We have to organize for a national revolution. If you think a revolution is not possible, look around you. In less than 2 weeks,
I'm actually gonna go back and set up my portable. 1 second.
Yeah, you're
Sorry.
He said, recently. And I said, you an asshole. I said, yeah. I said, you like it? And he said, yeah. I went, yeah, I know, I'm
Alright, sorry. Had to be done. I'm at 15%.
They did that to scare us. They did.
Oh, that was.
And then he was like,
Yeah, dude, she is salty. Oh, hello, Mr. Cameraman. Alright. I have to worry about this shit getting caught on something, but whatever.
460 plus years, bro. Y'all people did this shit to us, and y'all don't give a fuck about it. Y'all don't give 2 fucks about it. None.
I want to thank my fellow brethren and sisters from all over the world, every walk of life, for coming here today, making a stand. I have a message for the federal government. As an Irish immigrant, came here at age 4, who left my country in the middle of a civil war with England. By the way, sidebar folks, put an asterisk next to this. Watch what's going on out there. Hong Kong, England, Belgium, France, Iran, Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, and Cameroon. They're trying to lock people up for helping out with coronavirus relief and spread messages about genocide in impoverished parts of the world. Those have been beleaguered. I hear you. I get it. But I have a message for the U.S. federal government right now. 4 years of service.
fucked up part, man. Y'all don't give a fuck, man. Nah, that shit for real, man. I promise you, man. No, they don't leave it alone, man. Ice Cube say the truth, man. When he said put that gun and shit down, we go middle in the cell. My son, if I lose, I lose. What you mean? Cause they know what they doing. They train killers, man. Y'all train fucking killers. Y'all bitches though. Be real with y'all.
The man can't get the right to kill. The man doesn't get the right to kill.
They got the right to kill. We being violent. They being fucking violent with no fucking body cam. Come on, man. Fucking got no body cam on.
The president doesn't right to kill. If a real
that racist shit be blowing me. Blowing the fuck out of me. I ain't one of the original black motherfuckers. I got a street motherfucker with y'all. I'm getting tired of y'all ass. So I promise you, I'm getting tired, man.
Right to kill, y'all right to kill people. Right to kill y'all.
That shit fucked up. They laugh every time though. You ain't seen a video with Malcolm X, man? I know it's like at least half of y'all that ain't giving a fuck. That don't give a fuck. I know at the least. I know some of y'all that gotta cover y'all face and show that y'all burn and shit. I know some of y'all give a fuck. It just is what it is. But majority of y'all don't give a fuck, man. Y'all don't give a fuck about us. That's a fucked up problem. Fucked up, man. This shit every day for real. This about to be every day. Y'all patting yourself for standing up behind that shit. Y'all supposed to talk. Hey, look, if we being violent, y'all should be violent with us, right? We ain't being violent with none of y'all, right? Y'all be being violent. Y'all should be protesting with us, man. Against racism.
Oh, this guy's so horny.
Anything else, man? Cause they need to get the message. They at work. Man, they still need to get the message. They still need to get the message.
Wait, retreat how who chooses them? We don't choose them, the fucking police do. Every person here protesting didn't choose him to be fucking murdered. He's just the guy because the cops chose him. It wasn't our choice. Dipshit. them. Got to.
What's the problem? The whole damn system. What's the solution? Revolution. What's the problem? The whole damn system. What's the solution? Revolution. What's the problem? The whole damn system. What's the solution? Revolution. Revolution, nothing less. 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 Revolution, nothing less.
Thanks, Barrison. Alright, quick reset. Alright, we're good. It's so weird. I don't know why that is a thing.
We need a revolution. We're making revolution.
Yeah, 1.8 billion worth of it, dude. Second highest paid top force in the U.S.
Revolution! Revolution, nothing less! Revolution, nothing less!
Budget-wise, anyway, because nobody gives a fuck about education, apparently.
You need to have this.
Fuck, I wish I had a bike. No, I wish I had someone to pee.
I'm not mad at full cost and everything, but look, understand it. The court bills, they ask on that. That's why y'all know
Everything aside, though, really good looking city.
Look, we got to get the drunk power and us finished with the beautiful spirit. Can we get a fuck Trump?
I don't know. Seattle will always be kind of pretty, just because it's like half main city and it's half like forest preserve. It's pretty dope. Can't really destroy that. Pretty sure that right there is where the cop car was burned. Yeah, this is State Street. This is where the police car was burned. By the dude in the Joker mask. You ready for when?
Right there.
Yo! Yo! Wilson. Dude, I have to fucking pee, dude.
No fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK. 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 No fascist USA.
If I find a nice looking alley, I'm sorry. I'm ending the stream. Going pee, and then I'll be back on in 30 seconds.
shit.
So, well, who's the checks and balances failed because these are Republicans
Tell it, bro. Come on, bro.
when we're saying